Hey guys, welcome back to another video of this COBOL programming course. In this video, we will jump to module 3, which is data types and variables. In this module, we will be discussing about COBOL data types, COBOL arithmetic operations. Also, we will do hands-on on numeric and alphanumeric data. Let's jump to the COBOL data types. Data types. There are 3 data types present in COBOL. First is numeric, which denoted by 9. Second one is alphabet, denoted by A. And third one is alphanumeric, which denoted by X. Let's see the syntax. So this is the syntax we have to declare a variable in COBOL programming language. First is level number. Second is variable name. We give the pick clause, data type, length, value, and initial value. If you see the example below, 01 is level number. WS name is variable name. Pick clause we write as it is. X of 30, which denote the alphanumeric. Value is Asif Ansari, which we have given the name. If you see the second example, 01 is level number, salary, pick clause, 9 of 6, V9 of T. That means the variable is numeric. And value we have given is 1,00,000. So if you see 9 of 6, V is a assumed decimal. So let's go to the mainframe and declare a variable. So in previous video, we had written a hello world program. So let's add the variables here. So variable name must be defined in the data division before using them in the procedure division. They must have a user defined name. The reserved word can't be used, which we have in COBOL. Reserved words can't be used. For example, we can't declare a variable name division. Says this is a COBOL name. So the variable name must be user defined. So let's declare variables here. Variable must be declared in area B, which starts from column 12. Before declaring a variable, we define a working storage section, where all the temporary variables which we use in the program would be declared. Go to column 12. Level number is 01. WS name. This is our variable name. Then we give the pick clause. And since this is name, which is string, so we define alphabetic A of 30 characters long. And we will give the initial value COBOL programming. So we have declared this WS name variable. Second, we will declare a numeric variable. This is 01 is variable name. 01 is level name. WS phone number. Pick clause. Since this is numeric, we will give 9 of 10. And we will give the value 98 something dummy phone number. Now we will declare a alphanumeric variable. So first give the level number, WS voucher. Since voucher many times is alphanumeric, pick clause we give 9 of X. X denotes alphanumeric. Means the variable can be numeric and alphabetic both. 9 of 5. Like A 1 2 3 4. So we have alphabetic and numeric data in this variable. So in this way we declare variables in COBOL. Now let's go to the level number. How many level number we have in our COBOL? So level number is used to specify the level of data in record. So we have, if we are giving level number 01, that means record description or title for a crop. For example, this is the example for level number 01 WS address, and we have given 05 level, which is house number, WS street, city, and country, which are part of WS address. So WS address is a group item and the 05 level is elementary items. So we can give 0 to 49. So here we had given 05. So we can give 0 to 49, which is group or elementary items. And we have special level numbers like 66, 77, 88. And if we define variable name with 66, that means the variable we can use for rename clause. If we have given 77 variable, then it can't be subdivided. For example, if this WS address would be 77, so we can't declare the elementary item there. Next, we have 88 level number, which is used for condition names. For example, if we have given 88, all these 88 variables, so only the one variable would be we can use, since this is a conditional level, condition level. So let's define a group variable and elementary. So let insert 01 variable WS address pick. We don't give a pick clause in group item at 01 level. Now we will divide into elementary items. WS house number pick. Since this is house number, so numeric 9 of 3. Then we have WS street. It can be alphanumeric, so pick X of 20. Then we have city, so which would be alphabetic WS city pick A of 10. Then we have WS country name, which would be alphabetic pick A of 10. Also, we can give the initial value like India. In this way, we define the variables. This is group item name and this is elementary item names. This is numeric, the house number. This is alphanumeric. The value can be X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, any. Numeric and alphabetic both. And this is city, alphabetic. And this is country, alphabetic. So in this way, we define. Rules for declaration of a variable name. So we can define variable name which can be maximum of 30 characters long. And we can use alphabets A to Z, numbers 0 to 9. Only the special character hyphen we can use. No other special character is allowed. Variable should not end with the hyphen. And variable should contain at least one character in the name. And as I said, variables we can declare in area B only. For an example, let's go to the mainframe screen. We can't define variable name with 31 character long. Okay, so maximum of 30 characters long we can define. Also, this it does not start with number. We can't start with number. Also, only we can't use the special character other than the hyphen, like @ hash or dollar. We can't use, and it can't end with hyphen. So this is not allowed here. Every time the variable name must start with alphabet variable. We can't start with numbers. Let's go to the next. Variable declaration practical. Write a program to declare numeric, alphanumeric, alphabetic variables and display on the screen. So we have declared alphabetic, numeric and alphanumeric variables as well as with label numbers. Let's display them on the screen. So to display, we have the verb, a COBOL verb display. Display name. Then we will display phone WS phone. Then we will display voucher. WS voucher. Then we will display the address. We'll give the value before displaying the address. Value is Mumbai. House number is 123. So guys, whenever we give the numeric variable value, we don't give the codes. Only the string part we give in the codes. So this is the address we have, and these are the variables we have declared. Let's display them on the screen. To display the address, this complete address, we just give this WS address, since this is the 01 variable. So what we are doing, we are declaring the variables and displaying on the screen. WS name, WS phone, voucher, and address. Let's compile the program. So program name is hello world. So go to the compile JCL. Give the program name hello world. Give the load library where our object module would be placed, and the member name hello world. Submit it. Job is submitted. With return code 8. Let's see the error. Value clause little does not confirm the picture. Change to 0. Go to the program. See, this is numeric, and we have given the string. Okay, this is alphabetic, numeric, and alphanumeric. Numeric, alphabetic, alphanumeric, alphabetic, and alphabetic. Let's save it. Compile the program again. Hello world and hello world. Submit. Go to spool. See, the job is compiled successfully. Now let's run the program. Go to the run JCL. Give the program name hello world. And this is the load library where our object module is present. So let's check the load library before running the run JCL. Go to this load library. This is our load library, and see, the hello world is created. Now let's run the program. This is our program name, and this is the load library where our object module is created. So it will pick the object from this library. Submit it. Job is submitted. Let's go to the spool. See, the job is ran successfully. Program with return code 00. Now let's check the output. Go to the sysout messages at the end. If you see, so name is printed, COBOL programming, phone number is printed, which is numeric, voucher is printed which is alphanumeric, and address is printed with all the group level items. This is house number, and this is street, and this is city and country. So we have declared COBOL variables. We have declared numeric, alphanumeric and alphabetic variables and displayed on the screen. So that's all about this lecture. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.